All right. The next one. How often do you rely on your voice as a vocal instrument during a speech or a presentation? Uh, you know what I mean by that in terms of your ability to know when to raise your voice, lower your voice.
Right.
You know, for me, what I try to do today is I marry the message, right? I see myself as the message, right? So every time I'm studying, I am becoming what I am studying, such
Right.
that it's easy for me now to voice it out, right?
Right.
And in voicing out, because I've already married it, different emotions show as I relate with different topics. I'm not like putting it in my head. If it's in my head, then I start thinking about when to raise my voice, when to lower my voice. But for me, because I marry the message, the emotions flow of their own accord,
Right.
right? Yeah. So that to me is my own strategy around it. In all that I teach today, I push and press to marry the message. I'm not like a lecturer who has something in my head I'm teaching. I am someone that has become the message I'm
Right.
trying to give. So the emotions flow of that free accord.
Right.
Go ahead.
Well, no, I said, right, that's true. I mean, everybody, our tone is different. Everybody has different tone in their voice. I mean, just like TD Jakes, he's like he goes through the motions, right? He goes through
Mm.
his low, then his high, then his low, then his high, and then some people are just like mellow, just like Joel Osteen is just
Oh
he's
yeah.
just like a mellow preacher. He preaches,
Mm-hmm.
but those when then he will cry.
Yeah.
But that's his own voice. That's his own uniqueness. He's
Yes.
unique in his own way. In that,
Yeah.
that's how he carries. That's how he his speech comes out.
Yeah.
For his particular audience.
Mm.
So and then so like you say, you have to actually really be the message. When you be the message, it comes to you naturally. It comes to you naturally because then you're able to talk about like your emotion is in it, not like your emotion is in the message. And that when I see people who give really great speeches, it's not because they are screaming or shouting,
Mm-hmm.
but because they are their message. They have
Yeah.
allowed us, the message has become part of them. And when they talk about it, it's convincing. They're able to carry their message across to the audience because the message has become it becomes it's become part of them. I don't know
Yeah.
if that makes
Yeah.
sense what I'm trying to
Yeah.
explain.
Yeah. I mean, the other side to it is my mentors would say, you have to let what you're saying or what you're planning to uh or let me start with, you have to let life touch you, right?
Right.
If what you're preaching does not touch you, you cannot
Right.
touch the people you're communicating with.
Right.
So when you're talking about something that it's sad, you cannot be joking about it,
Right.
because that means that you're not being touched by what you're saying.
What you're saying. Right.
So the people hearing you are confused.
Right.
Your tone, your courage needs to carry the emotion of what you're saying,
What you're saying.
because what people are hearing is not just the words you're saying, but the emotions with which you're saying it also. That's why people, someone like Joel Austin, will touch people, because he has allowed himself, he has released himself, to go with the flow of the message,
Right.
right? He cries, that's him, but that crying is showing that he can be touched by what he's saying.
Right.
If he can be touched by it, then people that he's speaking to will then also be able to be touched by it also.
Right. It's also
Yeah, it doesn't mean that everybody should cry, but the key word
no.
there is that you are touched by the message, right?
Yeah.
And it
Right.
has to
You're,
be.
right. And
Go ahead.
you're touched by humanity. You're
Yes,
touched by
yes,
humanity. Okay, you feel you have the feel. You have to be empathic. And that's one thing. Is like
yes.
cannot be sympathetic, but you
Yeah.
have to have empathy. That's something that
Yes.
we all have to have, some sort of empathy towards
Yes.
somebody. As a
Yes.
nurse, I'm empathetic. I'm not sympathetic, but
Yeah.
I empathize with, okay, this is what they are going through. I empathize. And
Yes.
now for you to be able to carry your message, you have to be in the place where you empathize. You just don't, okay,
Yes.
God will make it happen. Yeah. No, are you empathetic towards towards humanity? So
Absolutely.
so
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's like saying that you walk a mile in their shoes,
right,
right? Yeah. You have to walk a mile in their shoes and not see them as separate beings from yourself.
right, right,
Otherwise, then you'll be throwing a stone across the fence
right.
rather than embracing them where they are.
Where they are, right.
Yeah. Yeah. And that makes a difference to whether the people receive your message or not, whether you're able to change the lives or not.